2018 Toyota Aygo Review. The good points of Toyota Aygo: distinctive design and customization, easy and economical to operate a vehicle, most versions generously equipped, 5-year warranty as standard. The bad points of Toyota Aygo: space is tight inside the rear, shift automatic unresponsive, option bundles helps it be expensive, engine noisy at higher speeds. This sharply styled city car may be the Toyota Aygo, a major city car that's pitched in the middle of the first car market, and it aims to banish the rather uncool image of their successful predecessor. As before, the Aygo is usually a joint venture with two French manufacturers to generate their city cars. These are the Citroën C1 and Peugeot 108, as well as the Japanese firm was to blame for all the engineering and mechanical components with the trio. The Toyota Aygo also features unique bodywork to aid it stay ahead of the other two. All-new range. Dominating the look in the new Toyota Aygo will be the contrasting color decks over the nose in the car, leading up for the side windows. This is a part of Toyota's try and make the Aygo fascinate a younger clientele, as being the X and various other elements on the car's exterior and design can be customized. 3- and 5-door versions in the Aygo can be purchased, and even though the full glass tailgate continues, it offers a superior access to a deeper boot than before. Much better interior. The design is given to the Aygo's sister cars and represents an important leap above the older model's back-to-basics approach, especially when fitted together with a 7-inch colors touch infotainment screen. All the plastics are firm and resilient, but they also feel well assembled and are also interestingly styled. That theme continues together with the 5 Aygo specification grades provided by Launch, X, Display, Expression, and 2 special editions referred to as Zeit and Exclusive. Better plus much more efficient they are driving. Under the brand new Toyota Aygo's bonnet can be an improved version with the 1.0-liter, 3-cylinder petrol motor which the old model was powered by. Producing 68 bhp and merely 95 Nm of torque, performance is adequate, and acceptable for city use. Combined together with the light sub-1-ton body, Toyota claims it'll average 68.9 miles per gallon while using manual gearbox, emitting just 95 gkm of CO2 inside the process. A 5-speed manual transmission is standard, while an automatic gearbox, referred to as shift, is accessible on certain 5-door models. Currently there won't be any plans for any diesel or sporty version in the Aygo. Ride and handling have already been improved considerably in the old model, with greater steering accuracy plus a more comfortable experience for many 4 occupants. Updates in 2015 and 2018. Despite only taking sale in 2014, Toyota brought new technology and trim levels to your Aygo barely per year later. Firstly, it offered this wave canvas roof for an option within the 5-doors Pression trim, after which added this pure and updated Zeit special editions. Finally, the Toyota Safety Sense suite of crash prevention technology seen on other models was added to your Aygo plus the Yaris as a possible optional extra. Then, in 2018, a facelift brought a stronger design for the X within the front bumper, which featured new integrated daytime running lights. New LED taillights were complemented with a new choice of colors and alloy wheel designs for the more modern look. Toyota says performance, handling and comfort were also improved, and we've detailed those inside separate review sections. Toyota Aygo review to determine how we rate the newcomer. Decent off-the-line acceleration. Starts to struggle on vacation. no electric or hybrid version. With its small, 1.0-liter petrol engine, the performance on the Toyota Aygo is not going to get scintillating, nonetheless it's tuned to work well at lower speeds. Petrol Power. Toyota has steered far from recent trends, unlike the Renault Twingo, Smart Fortwo, and Fiat 500, meaning the Aygo's 71 horsepower, 3-cylinder engine isn't turbocharged, hence time-frame power output. It only produces 93 Nm of torque too, with an audible 4,400 revolutions per minute. Peak power reaches 6,000 revolutions per minute. Nevertheless, the reality is for city use, where most Aygos will expend the majority of their time. It's smooth, fairly quiet and efficient. Venture further afield and you'll are more aware on the motor's limitations, going for a leisurely 13.8 seconds to finish the sprint from 0.62 miles per hour. That distinctive 3-cylinder thrum progressively more noticeable the faster you are going. Should conditions legally permit, the Aygo continues on to a 100 miles per hour top speed. Standard manual gearbox, optional automatic. As standard, all Aygos are fitted using a 5-speed manual gearbox that's positive to make use of. This is advantageous regarding make reasonable progress out with the city limits. You can be sneaking the lever from side to side with great regularity. If changing gears yourself isn't your sort of thing, you'll need to look with a shift transmission. It's not just a conventional automatic or CVT, instead a similar 5-speed manual, however with electronics taken care with the clutch. It's not especially nice to make use of. Leave it in fully automatic key for easy mode, and there's a significant lull between gear changes in which your body gently rocks backwards and forwards. Steering wheel paddles allow manual treatments for ratio changes, but there's still an appreciable pause between flicking the paddle plus the gear change happening. Unless you really must drive a mechanical, stick to your manual. Update in 2018. A facelift brought from it a more efficient and powerful tune towards the 998cc motor. These changes include new fuel injectors, an increased compression ratio, new low friction components, a cooled exhaust gas recirculation system, as well as an improved balancer shaft at a discount vibration. Acceleration from rest to 62 miles per hour is usually accomplished in 13.8 seconds. And top speed is 100 miles per hour. Fuel consumption has improved from 68.9 to 72.4 miles per gallon combined cycle, pre-homologation figures, which delivers a commensurate lowering of CO2 emissions. Sharp steering lends agility on the Toyota Aygo. Faster corners invite body roll and understeer. Not particularly sporty but definitely fit for purpose. As a little hatchback which consists of wheels pushed out for the corners, the primary characteristics in the way the Toyota Aygo handles are fantastic. It's not just a sporty little car, but neither would it pretend for being. In urban environments it feels simple and easy, light to maneuver, coping adequately with potholed surfaces and ironworks inside the road. Better body rigidity means softer suspension. Explore further afield at higher speeds and also the Aygo's suspension again impresses, feeling soft yet well controlled, not bouncing along over every undulation inside asphalt. One key factor can be a stiffer body compared to the last model, allowing the suspension for being softened because the body itself is more rigid. Although the steering's quite sharp, it's not hugely communicative. But there's a decent amount of weighting so as not to appear too detached from what are the front wheels, or as much as ease the Aygo right into a sweeping bend, plus it follows your steering intentions faithfully, but rapid adjustments to direction are likely to invite somewhat understeer, pushing your vehicle wide or nearby. This may introduce a little bit of body roll into proceedings, nevertheless it's all easily corrected though. manual gearbox and brakes tuned for city use. You is going to be making frequent use on the 5-speed manual gear lever to generate decent progress, and yes, it's one that's got a nice, well-weighted action into it. Forget notions of honing your F1 skills while using paddle change within this shift though, the event is anesthetized. The brakes, discs at the front end, drums for the rear, offer easily modulated stopping power, greater than adept at dealing with all the Aygo's light-weight body. Pedal weights feel just a little light for many who drive enthusiastically. Most will appreciate their ease of use from the city. Update in 2018. We'll hold off until we've driven one before forming a good opinion, but Toyota says improvements from 2018 include new suspension settings and steering software, giving the Aygo better agility and precision. Some strong scratchy plastic. Nicer materials on higher trims. Wheel only moves around. The Toyota Aygo's interior has moved from the well-constructed but slightly dull first generation in this particular current car. The plastics are nevertheless firm, however they feel now more substantial than before, plus they've been livened up, which has a variety of glossy, colored appliques. The instrument binnacle itself is simple and easy, dominated using a central speedometer effortlessly, but base spec car is fitted using a small, LED rev counter just towards the left of computer. Choose and Play model or higher, as well as the dashboard features the 7.0-inch color touchscreen called Touch. The graphics are asymmetrical and color-coded, many different functions to help navigation of the features while around the move. Pair your phone with Mirror Link. Mirror Link smartphone connectivity means graphics of compatible machines are mimicked on screen, which makes it even more familiar to navigate in addition to accessing features including social media apps. All-round visibility is fantastic, with good-sized mirrors and windows. There's just one front windscreen wiper, however it's coded in such a way that clears more from the screen, though the top left corner remains unswept. Although the tire doesn't adjust for reach, combining angle adjustment and 6-way movement from the driver's seat signifies that most drivers are going to be able to sit comfortably. Headroom is boosted further by raised outer sections on the roof panel, giving some additional centimeters of head clearance, inside the front at the least. Update in 2018. As well as external updates, the Aygo from 2018 gains advantage from an upgraded combi-motor with additional 3-dimensional graphics along with a new illumination color. Comfortable but flat seats. Engine is noisy when pushed. Suspension exhibits good comfort. Smaller cars usually bounce over undulating surfaces, even so the latest Aygo feels wonderfully controlled. Its suspension deals well with bumps inside the road. It does roll a little in corners though. The front seats are snug too, however the side bolstering isn't great. They look like bucket seats, even so the side cushions can be floppy and provide little lateral support. Most models offer height adjustment for your driver's position, though the tire adjusts for angle yet not reach. Still, most are going to be able to get comfortable enough to savor long journeys, aside from pottering out and about. Taller drivers will find the gear lever is near their thigh in fifth or reverse gears because cabin is narrow in comparison to many larger cars. Similarly, once the front seats are slid back, rear seat space is compromised, but sensibly you will find only 2 seat positions back there. Automatic windows and canvas sunroof. All designs include electric front windows, a corner ones hinge outwards instead of wind down on 5-door Aygos, while all versions barring the basic level X have aircon. Seat fabrics are snug and appealing, with part and full leather also suggested. For added fun, a full-length canvas sunroof can be acquired, turning the Aygo in a pseudo-cabriolet. There are large storage pockets across the cabin, including bottle holders from the doors and cup holders set in front on the gear lever. Update in 2018. Performance improvements were also matched with greater refinement levels in 2018, using a keener on noise and vibration level reduction within the cabin. This was achieved from the addition of additional sealing and sound absorption materials towards the dashboard, front pillars, doors and rear deck. Few items for the standard Go kit list. Second cheapest model is a Grade 1 value. Loads of extras and personalization options. The Toyota Aygo can be obtained as a 3- or 5-door hatchback, with 6 different trims and lots of paid-for extras and personalization options. Standard Toyota Aygo hatchback equipment. Entry-level cars are simply just called X. You need to include 14-inch steel wheels, projector headlights with LED daytime running lights, black carbon fronts, electric front windows, fabric seats, audio system with USB and aux connections. Next up will be the main trim where all other versions are based, called Play. 15-inch steel wheels, black fronts, electrically adjustable heated door mirrors, leather leader with audio and Bluetooth controls, fabric seats with white bolsters, height adjustable driver's seat, chrome interior door handles, chrome insert on gear shift, aircon, Bluetooth, DAB radio. The firstly 4 trims determined by Play is known as Express and is included with 15-inch alloy wheels, red color accents to front, rear, sides and roof, body-colored dashboard with gloss black center console, air vent and gear shift surrounds. Touch multimedia system with 7.0-inch color touchscreen, reversing camera, automatic aircon, rear privacy glass, auto headlights, front fog lamps. Next up is style, which is also dependent on Play. 15-inch alloy wheels, contrasting body panels, body-colored dashboard with gloss black center console, air vent and gear shift surrounds. Touch multimedia system with 7.0-inch color touchscreen, reversing camera, automatic aircon, rear privacy glass, auto headlights, front fog lamps. Again, height is determined by Play along with the following: red pop paint with black roof, 15-inch alloy wheels with red center caps, automatic headlights, front fog lamps, automatic aircon, rear privacy glass, black door mirrors, fabric seats with red bolsters and stitching, red pop insert on gear shift, gloss black dashboard, center console and gear shift surround, red pop air vent surrounds, carpet mats with red pop highlights. Touch multimedia system with 7.0-inch color touchscreen, reversing camera. Finally there's the exclusive spec, which, you've guessed it, is dependent on Play. 15-inch alloy wheels with silver splash center caps, automatic headlights, front fog lamps, rear privacy glass, keyless entry and keyless start, leather seats, body-colored dashboard with gloss black center console, air vent and gearshift surrounds. Automatic aircon with digital display. Touch multimedia system with 7.0-inch color touchscreen. Reversing camera. Optional Toyota Aygo hatchback extras. As well as gadgets such as touchscreen with additionals of sat-nav, and Wi-Fi hotspot for nearly 5 devices. You can the extra convenience pack, with auto aircon, auto headlights, and keyless entry you need to. Then there are all of the customization and personalization packs, called OUT Stand, OUT Burst and OUT Shield for that exterior, and Inspire and Intense to the interior. You may have full roof decals and also a host of side molding, bumper corner protectors and alloy wheel designs, along with the Toyota Safety Sense package which we've outlined inside the safety section below. 4-star Euro NCAP rating with Safety Sense pack. Some standard fit safety equipment. Optional emergency braking and lane keeping. The Toyota Aygo was handed 4 stars because of the experts at Euro NCAP in 2014, however it was reassessed for the end of 2017. With the Toyota Safety Sense package it maintains that 4-star score, but without the Aygo drops to a few stars. It's also filled with 6 airbags front, side and curtain, seatbelt pretensioners and also a tire pressure monitoring system. The back seat gives you 2 ISOFIX child seat mounting points, while rear doors on 5-door versions have child locks too. Safety tech has come about as standard, keeping you safe while driving or ABS, emergency braking assist, hill hold function and electronic vehicle stability control. Helping keep eyes for the road. Display models upwards have Bluetooth connectivity with tire-mounted controls for your phone and stereo, whilst press models and better come having a reversing camera. Ensuring you're visible day and night, LED day running lights are designed to all models, similar to projector beam headlights having an LED band at their lower edge. Large, bold tail lamps are set high up from the rear bodywork to make certain you're seen clearly despite being in a smaller car. Toyota Safety Sense added a laser-controlled system that spots imminent collisions and primes the brakes was put in 2015, including autonomous emergency braking and lane departure warning. That's an opportune suite of safety systems for city driving, and it is optional on all Aygo models other than X. Good space for adults sitting within the front. Reasonable provision for those within the back. Boot is small unless rear seats are folded. There's a lot of room at all times actually, over you would expect due to the Aygo's pinch-sized proportions. Leg space is often a bit cramped inside rear though. The interior is additionally peppered with assorted cubbies and storage areas, including a decently sized glove box and door bins. Sockets for that 12 volts power and USB dock are conveniently located and models fitted using this touch infotainment screen are really simple to navigate with clear, modern graphics and fast responding inputs from fingertips. Although it's a smaller car with fine all-round visibility, the reversing camera designed to many Aygos can make it supremely simple to park, useful inside the absence of sacrificial rubbing strips around the car's extremities. Put it using this method, should you have trouble parking an auto this size, it might be time for you to invest in extra training. If you're buying an Aygo due to the boot, then prepare to get disappointed. As with any boxy city cars, this Toyota prioritizes interior passenger space. It's not class-leading, nevertheless it is an amazing useful size, with 168 liters to be had to store a medium-sized cafe or weekend baggage for 2 main. Fold the trunk seats down should you decide to go away for a longer time or should transport anything larger, then you definitely get a lot more practical 812 liters of space. It's worth noting that every Aygos except the entry-level X versions employ a 50 hours 50 minutes split rear seat back. The X makes do, which has a single-piece folding bench.